It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our special guest co-host, Little D from Dallas.
You did. Good morning.
Now, if you just joined us, we were talking about this that's been trending over the weekend. A young lady says she was out and about. A dude asked for her number, and when she turned him down, she got hit in the face with a brick.
That's right.
Play the audio.
I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and they all just watch, and they let that get in the court. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
So the question is 800-585-1051. What were we asking, Charlamagne?
Well, you know, I'm asking what is the proper procedure for a woman when they're in this situation? Like, how do women get out of situations like this safely? And it's sad that we even got to ask that question, you know what I mean? Because the reality is men's ego shouldn't be that fragile. You know, and then if a woman tells you, look, man, I'm married or I'm in a relationship, or simply I don't want to give you my number, that should be enough. You know what I mean? For you to say, oh, okay, and keep it moving. But clearly, we not in those times anymore, and really never have been. Like, you know, like guys have always been aggressive, or you know, when they get that kind of rejection, they do tend to react badly. I haven't seen things like this. No. You know, but yeah, that's just the question I'm asking. Like, what's the proper procedure for a woman when they're in that situation? How do they get out of situations like that safely? Lil D?
I mean, I think it's situational. Like, I really think the real answer is men should stop being crazy. But for a woman, it's situational. Like, I live in Texas, so you're not going to catch me without it on me. So you can try that if you want, but you're going to get shot. I'm in New York right now. I ain't finna go to jail. So 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna just give you the number and block you when you're gone.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that a woman has to do that, though.
I agree.
You know what I mean? That a woman feels like I gotta give you my number. Numbers are personal. You know what I mean? You give your numbers to people who you want to have them. Right? So the fact that a woman feels like I have to give you my number, like that just
I'm 5 feet and a quarter.
That rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, nah, it's a problem. Like I said, with 4 daughters, it gives you something to think about, right? And because you don't want to give them a fake number, because I'm sure dudes would be like, well, let me call you right now. Then your phone don't ring now. So, oh, you trying to play me? You know, so it's like, what do? Do you give them the number and block them, like Melo said earlier this morning? I'm really surprised. I don't know the situation in entirety, but were there other dudes around? How come they didn't help? Like, man picked up a brick.
We really to the point where it's like, hey, man, that's y'all problem. I mean, we see it on TV every week where people are in domestic relationships and it's funny. It's trending. People don't understand, like, a brick? Like, damn, Devo, this is real.
Yeah, even if you have a problem with the woman, right? Because I've seen some guys that were there say how, you know, they felt like the woman is a troublemaker and she's always looking for trouble. But even if you felt like that, you still got to know when something went too far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Even if she's a troublemaker.
Even if you felt like that, you got to know.
With a brick,
you got to know. Yeah, you got to know somebody getting hit with a brick is a step too far. But I mean, that is the real answer, right? The real answer is men's ego shouldn't be so fragile, and that's a situation that you know you got to correct in yourself. I don't know what happened in your life or in your childhood that, you know, rejection causes you to react in that way. But that ain't it, yo.
Because if your debit card ever been declined, you've been rejected. Like, stop acting like it's just women. You've been rejected before. They ain't had your size in them Jordans.
And it don't mean you whack, my brothers. It don't mean you whack because this woman decided not to give you her number. You know what I mean? You just might not be her type.
Yeah, oh, my God.
But I guarantee you, if you hit her with a brick, you ain't gonna be no woman's type.
No, you go to jail.
They gonna see that and be like, I don't want to deal with this guy ever.
But you know what? And Charlamagne, I know you've been to them. Like, we've been to those type of places where it was 4th of July in Miami or 4th of July in Virginia. We've been to Myrtle Beaches and all that, and we've seen dudes get disrespectful. Never brick. I've never seen no brick. But
I've seen them curse a girl out. Yeah,
but,
you know what I mean?
But even that is disrespectful.
Yeah.
If Shorty don't want to give you a number, she won't give you a number.
You don't want to give you a number?
Don't talk to another girl.
You keep it moving. That's what I said, but that's what I'm telling you. It's not, you're not whack just because that particular girl does not want to give you their number. But when you react the way this guy reacted, you are whack. Yeah. And I can see why no girl would ever want to give you the number.
Yeah. Ain't got no self-esteem.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's going on? This is Vince from the Bronx.
Vince, what's up? Talk to us, bro.
I'm chilling. And first and foremost, good morning to you guys.
Peace,
morning.
King. Good morning.
Good morning. I think the fact that we talking about this is crazy to me, but I don't think there's a lot of role models. I know it's a cliche, but I don't think there's a lot of role models within this generation. I don't know where this took place, but this sounds like proper protocol how to avoid a ticket. That doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like we don't have role models within our neighborhoods. That's how I feel.
So what you mean? You saying the men need better role models so they don't carry themselves like this?
They're not being raised.
Exactly, because you know, like you had your uncle installing you with game and all that. We don't have a lot of OGs. You have a lot of individuals now within the neighborhood. I'm not saying everybody should be a follower and all that, but we don't have a lot of leaders stepping up, showing you what's wrong and what's right, especially with the younger generation, 19 and younger. That whole drill stuff, and not to blame that, but they following all that stuff, and that's not setting any proper examples.
Yeah, you got to snatch these young boys up and tell them that's not the way to react just because a girl says, hey, man, nah, I'm good. I don't want to give you my number.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Kamira.
Hey, Kamira, talk to us. What's your thoughts, mama?
Hey, so I actually went to school in Atlanta. I went to Clark Atlanta. And my freshman year, this guy, he actually called me out of my name. He called me B-word because I wouldn't give him my number. So from that day forward, what I started doing, I would just give anybody my number because I was scared. Because I didn't want nobody to put their hands on me or call me out my name or anything like that.
I feel you. Sometimes it's easier. Like, because even I got a man don't work all the time. They be like, so what's up? It's like, bro, you're very rude. Even if I'm single, I don't want you now.
Hello, who's this?
This is Gabriel. What's happening, y'all?
Gabriel, what's up? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Man, I see it on World Star. I believe it's the same chick y'all talking about. They show her slap some dude, go shake her butt, and then later on she's talking about some dude hit me in the face with a brick.
Is it a video of her slapping the dude?
Yeah, I mean, I listen, I get all of that, but even still, man, we still got to know when something went too far, right?
You don't think a brick is too far to hit a young lady in the face with a brick?
Oh, yeah, I know a brick was too far, but maybe she, in the wrong way, maybe she took it too far. Maybe she was acting some type of way. And I would hate to say and think that, but the video previously shows maybe she was acting some type of way.
Let's take it out of the individual.
Young lady.
We're not talking about the individual. We're talking about the ideology, right? Like the whole sentiment of if a woman says, no, I got a man, or I don't want to give you my number, guys react violently.
Correct.
You know what I mean? We've seen this before, not just in this situation.
You're right. But what I'm saying is her karma throughout the course of her night
he trying to
caused her
blame
to
her.
get that.
I don't know whether that's true or not, but we're talking about the ideology. We're not talking about this particular situation.
I said take it out of her. See, that's what you should have went with because he didn't understand the ideology.
I'm a married man.
Take it out of her.
I don't have no
away
reason
from her.
I don't have no
Ideology
reason to
is
have
big
something
of
in
a
her.
word.
Ideology confused.
That's 5 syllables, though. You gotta
ideology.
You know what I'm saying?
he
You
was
gotta
a
just
little
kind of break
confused.
that down a little bit.
You gotta break it down.
Yeah.
Anyway, 800-585-1051. We're talking about the young lady that got hit in the face with a brick. We're actually taking it out of her and saying, women out there. What's so funny?
No, that do sound crazy when you say it like that.
It really does.
We're going to take it out of her.
800-585-1051. Women, what are you supposed to
What's
do
the proper
in these situations?
protocol when you're in that situation?
Let's discuss.
We want y'all to get out of these situations safely. Yes, we know men's egos are fragile. We know men have to do better. That's first and foremost. But until that happens, we got to have some preventative measures. What are those?
That's right. We'll discuss when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still here with our guest co-host, Little D.
Gang.
Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about this young lady over the weekend. She was trending. A guy asked for her number, allegedly, and whatever happened, the guy hit her in the face with a brick. And we're asking women, what is the protocol? Because this is scary. I got 4 daughters. Charlamagne has 4 daughters. And it's scary out there. I mean, these guys are showing low self-esteem. I mean, a brick, though? Mm-hmm. You couldn't just said, all right, my one. You're like a brick.
Fragile egos. First of all, why would he be saying, all right, my one? All right. You're really showing your age, okay?
What?
Why would a guy be saying that in 2023?
What? All right, my one? What?
All right, my one?
All right, ma is ma.
They wouldn't be saying ma or
one is
one.
like one love, one.
They won't say that no more.
Y'all don't say that up here no more?
No.
Oh, see, because I got off the plane like words, son, and all of that. Y'all don't do that?
See?
Oh,
exactly.
Damn.
And you
I need to
reinforcing
visit
the
more.
stereotype.
Damn.
One.
Look, I'm out the game. I've been out the game a long time.
By the way, if you say that to a guy, he'd be like, well, give me the rest of the number. You know what I'm saying? what you mean, one what? Give me the area code. That's it. Give me the area code and the rest of the number.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, who's this?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. What's your name?
Hi, this is Peaches. Let me take you off the speaker.
Thank you, Peaches.
Good morning, guys. It's so good to speak to y'all.
How you feeling this morning, Peaches?
Feeling fine. I think what happened is horrible, and that is something I have anxiety about because I don't want to offend guys. So if I'm feeling you, I turn it around and I ask for your number.
Oh, you smart.
I don't like to give out my number, so I just ask for theirs.
That's a good one.
You know, it's a world where you have to really get to know a person before you trust them like that, because your number is tied to a lot of your personal information. You can almost find out where a person lives.
That's right.
Just by having their phone number, and I have one number.
No,
so I don't like to give out my number. I just ask for their number.
Yeah.
Let me call you.
Switch that swag around
like
real
that.
quick. Yeah.
Thank you, Peaches.
I hate that women have to have to go through all of this stuff.
Swear.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, what's going on? This DJ Hitless.
What up here, Liz? Talk to us. What's your thoughts, brother?
Honestly, I feel like this is a tragic situation, but I know you and Charlamagne, y'all both got daughters. I got daughters myself. What I'm going to have my daughters do, I'm going to tell them the best way to get out that situation is give a guy the number, but I'm going to have them give him my number. So later on, they hit the guy up, they talking to me. You know, they got to get out the situation. So they hit a dude up, call him, text him, whatever. It's going to be me on the phone.
I like that.
I mean, that's the best way they can get away from the situation. Dude hit them up. It's going to be their daddy on the phone.
But what about the guys who call you immediately?
Yeah.
I will hope that if you calling somebody immediately, something got to be wrong with you. I mean,
Like they do that on purpose.
Yeah,
So
they
like,
do that
oh,
on
this your
purpose.
number. Let me go ahead and hit you up.
Ain't that some form of kidnapping though? If I give you a number and I say I'm about to leave and then you say no, hold on, don't go nowhere till I call. Ain't that like you keeping me somewhere without my consent?
I mean, it is. It might
You
be,
don't wanna
but
get hit
then
with a
I'd
brick.
rather them feel that way to get hit in the head with a brick. You know what I mean?
Harriet Tubman got hit. It wasn't a brick, but it was heavy like that.
Damn.
It was
yeah,
like
I'm trying to figure out why he had a brick in his hand off rip, but I mean that's real crazy.
No,
But I will hope if they really not trying to get a dude their number, I will hope they can just get him my number right off rip. But that's the one of the best scenarios I got for them.
Well, what's your
Hey,
number?
right quick.
I
You
can
want
use
my
your
number?
number when a dude asks for it.
Oh yeah, you can use my number. I got you. That'll work.
Where you calling from, bro?
I'm calling from Detroit.
Detroit.
And matter of fact, speaking of Detroit, Ivy, I need you to come to the Motor City. I need a car show here, man.
We did one like 3 years ago out in Detroit.
He ain't ask you that. He said he needs you
Oh,
to
we
come
need-
now.
Yeah, we need one here soon. I need to support a black business.
All right, we gonna
Bring the girls down.
maybe next year. Maybe next year. I know I'm gonna try to do Dallas. I'm gonna try to do the Carolinas. Maybe next year.
All right, that'll work. That'll work.
All right, what's the moral of the story, guys?
Man, I don't know what the moral of the story is because I'm sorry that women have to be in this position. I mean, we all know what the real cure would be is for men's egos not to be so fragile and for you to go deal with whatever pain and hurt and trauma you got inside you that you're clearly projecting on this young lady because you can't take rejection. That's the real, answer. But, I don't know what the moral is. Just women be safe out there, man.
The Band-Aid, though, is it's situational, and you have to stay ready for any situation.
That's
If
right.
you in Texas have a pistol, if you somewhere else, maybe you have a blade when you run. Maybe you give them, maybe you take their number. Maybe you give them yours and block them. You have to have all these tools in your bag when you're a woman.
All right.
Stay ready.
That's real.
All right, well, we got rumors on the way. Give us a little tease. What we talking
Oh,
about?
my God. Who owe Boosie money and why he ain't going to get it? Okay.
Boy. All right. Well, we'll get into Boosie Badass when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club on BET.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.